Hi everybody, so this video is just going to be a short one just to sort of document my 2-week wait symptoms. Of course, if you've watched my previous video, then you know that pregnancy is ending in a miscarriage, but for my own, purposes, I think I'm going to just make a video just to record for myself because I don't know when this is going to happen for me again. Hopefully soon, but I'd like to just sort of make a video and share with you guys what my 2-week wait was like. So just to sort of recap, this current pregnancy, which is ending in a miscarriage, my very first in 15 months of trying, is ending in a miscarriage. I succeeded using an IUI, and December 1st was my second IUI. And so first things first, the first thing I noticed during those 2 weeks post IUI was on day 7, which is, okay, so December 1st was a Thursday, so the following Thursday, 7-8 days post IUI, I had major cramping. I know that now that the cramping was due to implantation, although at the time I didn't want to believe it, but now I know it was implantation, so that was the first thing that happened. And then I started to get sick. I started to catch a cold. Very much congested, no fever, just congested. And another thing was I was seriously thirsty, like really very thirsty. So that was another indication. But again, I didn't want to believe it. The next thing was sort of off and on nausea, not intense nausea, not nausea that made me feel like, okay, God, I'm going to throw up. I need to carry a bucket with me or something like that. Just sort of in and out, sort of nausea. And then a lot of egg, like I was very sort of wet. I remember recording that on my Ovia app, that I was getting, very wet. And that was new. And then another indicator. Again, I didn't want to believe any of it, but I was very wet. And it sort of went from sort of wetness, when you do your cervical check kind of thing, go from sort of wetness and to slightly creamy, but more wet than anything, And another thing that I noticed was a lot of headaches. I got a lot of headaches. Almost every day I had a headache, and I thought I wasn't drinking enough water, although I was always thirsty and always drinking water. I continued to think that, maybe because I'm getting sick or I am sick, I'm needing more water. And so I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. I was like constantly thirsty. And again, another symptom. It looks like I was having every single symptom there was. And here and there, sort of lightheadedness, but nothing insane, like nothing that makes me feel like, whoa, I'm going to fall over. Just like maybe once or twice I felt a little lightheaded. One or two or possibly 3 mornings. I didn't document this because I just thought it was just one of those mornings. I was very tired. I was waking up in the morning and after my usual sleep, waking up so tired. I remember telling my husband, like, I keep waking up very tired and I don't understand why, because I thought it was because I wasn't going to bed early enough, which is, I go to bed around 9:30, 10ish, and that's usually fine for me. But I don't know. I was just really very tired every morning I woke up. That happened for like maybe 3 mornings. And I think after that happened is when things sort of shift for me, because after that last morning, it didn't happen again. So I just thought, okay, I'm getting more sleep, so I'm not waking up tired anymore. But looking back on it, I think that's probably when things started to take a little bit of a turn with the pregnancy. Like, it had already started to fail, I think, by then. And I think that's about it. Those are all the symptoms I had for the 2-week wait. I'm still, up till this morning, I'm still sort of wiping when I go to the bathroom and finding egg white mucus. Like, oh, and another thing, I don't believe it's a symptom, but it was kind of strange. Like after ovulation and all that happened, and then I got my period the 2 weeks later, that sort of thing. If you watch my other video, then you understand. my cervix never hardened. You know, like after ovulation, your cervix is supposed to go back high and you're supposed to get firm again and closed. That really didn't happen for me, even at this point. It's not really firm like I've known it to be firm before. It was sort of medium firmness, medium open, kind of low for a while. It stayed soft throughout, well, sort of medium firmness throughout, and definitely medium openness, but it never went back to like firm, high, closed, you know, that sort of thing. Post ovulation, it never did that. So I don't understand what that was about. I doubt that is a symptom. I think you're supposed to go back to high, firm, closed when you're pregnant. That didn't happen for me. So, yeah, I believe that's everything. Tons of egg whites. For the first time, I actually understand what women say what they mean when they say, sorry, that they're like always wet. And oh my goodness, the wetness. And oh my goodness, you know, egg white mucus. I think for me, my pregnancies will be egg white mucus. I know they say it's different for different women, but I think for me, that might be an indicator for me. But anyways, next few months I'm going to be looking out for those signs because now I know these are the things I may very well experience. I'm going to look out for those again. And hopefully it happens soon. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.